I gotta tell you, by the way, and we've come into the stream a little hot today, just to begin with. These are all genuine anecdotes. The names have not been changed to protect the innocent. I tried cereal with milk because so many people told me I was crazy for not. What the hell is this menu? The guillotine menu? Do not. Okay, wait. This is too close to the start of the video. What? Do not put your wee into the objectives menu. Some of you guys are cool. Do not put your wee into the objectives menu. Okay, so yes, I tried cereal with milk because everybody, when I said that I consume my cereal without milk, people lost their minds. Somebody said, "How are your teeth not broken?" Now that person was clowned on a little bit. On top of that, hang on. On top of that, people said you're not experiencing cereal the way it's meant to be experienced. You're missing out on that milky goodness at the bottom of the bowl. I told people I don't like milk. I don't like milk. I don't like chocolate milk. People said try it with oat milk. Okay. I didn't intend for this to happen, but here's the chain of events. By the way, if you love Big Ambitions, I apologize. But we're just, look, my sliders are all full right now. We're at Costco. My wife previously bought a Costco set of like make-at-home bubble teas. But we never stock milk in the house except chocolate milk for the baby. So she said, I need some milk. She got a 3-pack of oat milk. All of a sudden, we got oat milk. I say, I consider myself a scientist of the mundane. I'm not stuck in my ways completely. People say cereal with milk is better. I'm going to give it a try. I pour, and this is like, now I'd say at this point I've had 3 bowls of cereal with milk. It tastes 94% the same. You guys have gaslit yourselves into thinking that if you were out of milk, you can't eat cereal. It's almost exactly the same. It's a little bit colder, and the cereal is a little bit softer, and that's it. Otherwise, it's borderline. I mean, you would 100% of the time you would know that you have milk in the cereal in a blind taste test. But it's like the difference between. I'm telling you, it's the difference between a B and a B plus on an essay or something like that. It's not a major difference. It's not that, and the reason I'm saying this is not to say like, oh, dry cereal's better. It's to say you guys lost your minds when I told you I ate dry cereal. Like I was crazy. They're almost exactly the same experience. Maybe your teeth are like calcium deficient or something. I don't know. Anyway, we're waking up. I'm breathing in the chemicals. Also, one in chat, please, if you're familiar with the cereal called Vector. I was telling Bear Taffy this in the Discord last night. He said, I've never heard of Vector. Sinvictus said, what the F is Vector? I was embarrassed. I thought Vector was like a well-known cereal. So instead of typing what Vector is, I just typed they don't know Vector, Keck W, and then didn't reply. Anyway, do we open at 10? I'm going to Google Maps. I've got to go to the marketing agency today. Closes in 9 hours. McCain's e-marketing. Set as destination. Hey, you know what? It's the beauty of being your own boss. I'm going to walk, man. It's only 100 meters away. And then we're going to start a marketing campaign for our store. And then we're going to open a news store. I remember. Oh, man. Anyway, where I'm from, Vector is a mid-level marketing company. I think it's the same, or multi-level marketing. I think it's the same here. I remember my friend did a job interview, quote-unquote job interview at Vector Marketing. And the interview was he just shadowed the other marketer while they tried to sell books out of like a wagon outside of Walmart or something like that. And then he was like, well, that's the interview. Do you want to go get lunch? And my friend was like, sure. And then they went to McDonald's and he was like, oh, I forgot my wallet. Can you pay for it? Which is like the ultimate red flag, I think. If you go for a job interview and the person interviewing you asks you to pick up their lunch, do not take the job. Hello, what type of advertisement are you interested in? I would say I'm interested in a small internet campaign. Costs $100. Thank you so much. We'll have it set up right away. Sounds good to me. That was easy. And then we got to start a new store. That was easy as hell. Now I can call them. True, true, true. There's no way I'm setting up a billboard. Come on. This is 2023, I think still. A billboard? Ain't nobody driving these days. A billboard in the metaverse, I would pay you $1,000 a day. A billboard in IRL? What am I, like an injury lawyer, a personal injury attorney? I need to open up Bizman real quick. I need to look at Market Insider, okay? Let me look at where we're at here. Let me sort by demand, please. Holy cow. There's not a single donut shop in all of Hell's Kitchen. People are going crazy for donuts. I feel like I would be stupid not to open up a donut shop. The people need donuts. Citizens are showing strong demand for classic cheap female clothing. Donut. Import price index. I don't know what that... Wait, am I in the garment district? I'm not from New York. Garment district. Ah, my ass is in Hell's Kitchen. I mean, I could always walk a block, but considering I sleep and work in the same location, I'm not sure if we want to do that. Let me see Market Insider. Let me go to Hell's Kitchen. Donuts are not being served well in Hell's Kitchen. Neither are cheap or expensive gifts, which is kind of crazy to me, but okay. Donuts. Demand is 100%. Let me open up Google Maps again. Show me Hell's Kitchen. Show me retail buildings for rent. Oh, that would be a dream come true. Let me go take a look at 23rd Street. $75 meters squared. Sure, why not? Deposit $745, electrical appliances $120, daily rent of $25. That's nothing. I'm going to start a new business. It's going to be a donut store. Is that a donut? Coffee shop. 6 competitors. Yeah, but none of them are selling donuts, man. None of them are selling donuts. Not that, sorry. Coffee shop. Enter the name of your business. Donuts are fast food? No, they're from a coffee shop, man. I'm going to name it... I mean, you could easily make it like Grand Theft Auto 5 style. You could call it, you know, Glazed Holes. That's an easy one. But I'm of the opinion that... And Vancouver's a bit of a donut town now. But they're always like... They're half artisan donuts. It's not quite at the San Francisco or Portland level... where, you know, every single one is injected with, like, KY jelly and is shaped like a Mobius strip or something like that. But they all have names. They're all called, like, Lee's Donuts. They're all called, like, Lucky's Donuts. Pardon me. They all have, like, a man's name or a dog's name with, like, an apostrophe. So I'm just going to call it, what's a good dog name? I'm just going to call it Snoopy's. You could picture people on r/NYC being like, don't go to Joe's Pizza. If you really want a New York treat, walk down to Hell's Kitchen and get yourself a half dozen donuts from Snoopy's. You gotta try the old-fashioned. It'll totally work. Traffic index sucks, but listen, we're going to build this traffic index up ourselves. What do we need? No products to sell, a cash register, and no opening hours, of course. Wait a minute. By the way, today's Tuesday? Did I finish training my previous employee? Are you working today? He's working. Okay, never mind. Oh, it's earthquake again. They're always talking about Nathan's. Again, I know we've been through this many times as well. But I have to say it. My experience in New York, I was there for 3 days in 2019, 2018 maybe. It must be 2018. Either way, everyone was like, you gotta have pizza. Met up with some real New Yorkers, including Rob. Hey, what about this pizza place? No, you can't go there. If you're only here for 3 days, you gotta go get like the best New York pizza. You gotta go to like Joe's on 35th or Joe's on 35th. Like you get two New Yorkers together that start arguing about like which location of a franchise is like the best one. You can't go to the one there. You gotta go to the one in Alphabet City. Are you crazy? We want to walk across town to Alphabet City right now? We'll take the Z train. The Z train is out of commission. It's out of... So anyway, long story short, this sort of like song and dance went around for like basically all the free time that we had available for 3 days. And my ass did not have any pizza in New York because we couldn't agree on what pizza was the definitive New York pizza to have. So catch my ass eating essentially nothing. Okay, just pop this down. I made this mistake last time. Like that. There you go. Now you can face the window. Yeah, we're out of paper bags. That's true. Guess I should have bought some paper bags. I went to Japan and had no sushi. It happens. You know what still pisses people off? Kate and I still talk about the response that we got to this. We were in Japan for like 2 weeks. We ate McDonald's once out of curiosity. So many people who have literally never left their hometown and probably never will got up in our Twitter mentions. I can't believe you're in Japan and you went to McDonald's, sanest North American of all time. Were I there, I would exclusively dine at the restaurant from Jiro Dreams of Sushi every single day. No, your ass would be at the Konbini every day. Eating the same, you'd be eating like reheated, air-fried tonkatsu sandwiches and you'd be like, oh, it's so tasty. Oh, whoa, the chicken cutlets are so different in Asia. You fucking don't even start with me. Your ass eating like barbecue chips from the convenience store in Japan, being like, oh, it's so much better over here. Itadakimasu, motherfucker. I can't help but feel like I need something else to get a to open a donut restaurant. I don't think I just need a cash or paper bags and a cash register. Sit in my car for a minute. What time is it? 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Let me open Google Maps. Do you need a fryer to sell donuts? I definitely do need a cleaning station. You're not wrong. Can I buy donuts at the in-game Costco? Yes. All right. Look at that. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm driving here. You're right. We should probably go to IKEA as well. That way we can get some tables for people to sit down when they eat donuts. Why are you driving the ugliest car in NYC? Excuse me, it's only the ugliest car in NYC so far. Eventually, the Cybertruck will come out. And then I'll be laughing, man. Then I'll be laughing. Okay. You can also get your car fixed at a gas station. Now, this I did not know. This I did not know. This should be an illegal place to park. I'm not getting my car fixed if it has a little cosmetic damage. But I will get my car fixed if it's on, like... Whoops. If it's on, like, 2%. That way the drive to the... oh, I definitely need some of that. The drive to the gas station will be like an action movie. Okay, just... I see we got French fries. Salads. Hot dog. Pizza. Anyone else have a toddler that loves, the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse TV show? Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Now something, what you waiting for? Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Hot dog. Yeah, they might be giants, did all the songs apparently. Listen, it's not their best songs, but it is kind of a cool Easter egg. My nephew's crazy about that. I felt so... I mean, you know, let's construct a bit. Let's give him the old Reddit switcheroo. One of the things you realize about being a parent is that your kids pick up your habits, good or bad, just from observing you. So you got to be on your best behavior. This led me to re-examine the way I live my life. For example, this morning, my daughter has new rain boots. Her old rain boots... she wore them so much they started to like get holes worn into them. Help me. Thank you. So we got her new, well, really Kate got her new rain boots. She was so excited to wear them. When she was going out to daycare today, she said, "I'm gonna wear my rain boots to Costco." And then I realized, oh, it's like I saw a reflection of myself. I was like, oh no. She's so excited to go to Costco that she doesn't even realize she's not going to Costco. She's going to like a building with a bunch of other kids her age where they're going to do arts and crafts and like run around and play games all day. And I can't break her heart and tell her that she's not going to Costco because she'll cry. But then, oh, I took a wrong turn. When she left with Kate, and then she saw that I wasn't leaving the house, she knew something was up. She was like, I know, like, Daddy would not be missing out on a Costco trip. So she started to, like, well up a little bit. And then I was like, love you, have a good day, and I closed the door. Okay, hey, I'm driving here. Oh, just give me a sec. Thank you. Please don't crash into me, Dave Matthews. I forgot it's $8 to park out here. If you want to park, you got to go to Hell's Kitchen. Costco's a dream for a kid with all those samples. I mean, the problem is that the samples are like, I think the samples is sort of, you can interface with them if you want. And if a sample table doesn't have a bunch of people around, which is rare, then sure, I'll go and I'll pick up a little ramekin or something like that. But it's one of the easiest ways you could find yourself being frustrated in Costco is like trying to hit all the free sample tables. Because there's just, unless you want it more, but there's honestly just like more people out there that are more degenerate than me. I'm not going to wait 5 minutes in line to get a little piece of frozen pizza or like a 1/16 of a piece of bread with, a little marmalade on it or something like that. I'm just going to get the hand truck early. Thank you. And the hand truck. Dude, it's kind of nice to just, every building you rent, you get a hand truck for free. It's pretty good. Oops, I put my hand truck in the Mimic. I put my hand truck in the Mimic. I don't care. I park it. Hand truck. Donut, 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 paper bag, paper bag, paper. You can't put the other paper bag. It's 1,000 paper bags. How heavy could it be? It's always crazy to me that that's a Charlie XCX song. Because it feels like that song is from like 2008 and Charlie XCX is like straight from 2014. Hey, by the way, I had a crazy moment of realization on the Peloton yesterday, not today. There was a song by I was gonna say Iggy Pop, but it's very different. There's a song by Iggy Azalea that does not sound like an Iggy Azalea song. Can anybody remind me? Because I forgot the name of it. What that song is? What's Iggy Azalea's most famous song that doesn't sound like it's by her? Come on, Fancy is by her. That's like the most Iggy Azalea song of all time. Next to New Bitch. It's just her words, not mine. No, not Black Widow. It was like a very famous song that I did not know was by Iggy Azalea because it had no rapping section. It was just her singing, and I was like, she sings? I thought all she did was her. Hang on, Tomo wants to get out of here. There you go. I'll tell you also. It is. It featured a. This isn't trivia. I need your help. It featured a male rapper, and I don't remember who the rapper was. You know, listen. Give me a second here. This is engaging content. I'm opening up my Peloton app. I'm going back because this is gonna bother me. I'm going into my workouts. I'm gonna guess that was a 30-minute pop ride that I did yesterday. Let me check out the track list here. Problem, featuring Iggy Azalea and Ariana Grande. Okay, Ariana Grande, it turns out, is not a male rapper. I misremembered that. Listen, when you're doing like 90 minutes and these are songs you've never heard of, sometimes the songs get a little bit jumbled in my head. Also found out Last Friday Night was by Katy Perry. I 100% thought that was a Pink joint. Doesn't that sound like a Pink song? Or Kesha? I could definitely see that being a 2010 Kesha joint as well. Oh, these can just go straight in here. Not Katy Perry's best song. I'm not the biggest Katy Perry stan out there, but you know, Firework, Roar, Teenage Dream, California Girls, like those are the top Katy Perry songs. Last Friday Night, it's just, you know, it's okay. I was very anti-pop when Katy Perry was at the top of her game. We still don't have a fryer. What's the opposite of pop music? Slint is pretty close, I'd say. I don't need coffee, okay? I want a fryer. It has no opening hours defined. It doesn't have anything. We don't have... Can I just put donuts in a shelf? Like, How come you never talk about Tom Waits? Inside of you, there are two Tom Waits. Hungover Tom Waits from Rain Dogs and incredibly, what's a good word for overjoyed? Overjoyed, overjoyed Tom Waits from Nighthawks at the Diner. Euphoric. Euphoric is exactly the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Consume some fresh food real quick. $8,000 in the bank. I'm both. I'm a Rain Dogs man, and I'm a Nighthawks at the Diner man. Nighthawks at the Diner is funnier than like any stand-up special released in the last 12 months, and I stand by that. Unless James Acaster's released something recently that I'm not familiar with. You know, I should check my stocks real quick. That's in EconoView. Oh! Okay, we're only down 1 micro basis point. I need... Apparently F1 can show you what you need to open a donut shop. Thank you. At least one product to sell. Donut. Donut can be placed into an industrial fryer that can be purchased from NY Distro Inc. Why didn't you say so? I just listened to Problem by Iggy Azalea. There is, in fact, an uncredited male rapper. Let's go! Last Friday night, I was singing Iggy songs. I was hitting lots of bongs. I was righting lots of wrongs. That's... What a... Okay, maybe it is one of her best songs. This song's about behaving badly. It's from a genre of music I'm very familiar with. Women behaving badly. Girls Gone Wild, if you will. You won't? Okay, then never mind. I regret that I said it in the first place. Where the hell? I always forget if it's a right or a left here. It's a left. Hey, little freaking Porsche. Hey, why don't you learn how to drive? It's not whoever pays the most money gets the... I pay my taxes too. And then you got to take a U-ey here. And then that lets you enter right here. We need an industrial fryer. Hang on, I'm browsing. Can you imagine how fucked up Costco would be if they let you drive your car inside of it? Oh, the donut can be purchased here. You know what? This could be a big day. We should go to IKEA too. After this, can you remind me to go to IKEA? Talk about Canadian Tire. There's a genre of Canadian tweet that I really get annoyed by. One of them that I saw, this is like 6 months ago, was like literally try to explain the concept of London drugs to someone from outside of British Columbia. They'll lose their mind. I'm from outside of British Columbia. I now live in British Columbia. Can I tell you what London Drugs is? It's a store that has a pharmacy inside of it. That's it. You can get your prescriptions filled. You could also buy a TV or like greeting cards. Or so it's not like they have them in the U.S. They have CVS and I'm trying to. I mean, it's the same as any grocery store, except it sells like less groceries, basically. Then there was another one. This one went semi-viral like last week, and it was like try to explain to an American what Canadian Tire is, and they'll lose their mind. It's literally, it's just like if Home Depot fucked a Walmart. What do you mean they won't understand? It's not quantum physics. It's just, it's a store that sells multiple kinds of products. Cleaning station as well. You're absolutely right. Canadian Tire money is a little strange, but it's just, I mean, they don't really use Canadian Tire money anymore, I think. It's just, it's all on like the Triangle Rewards app or whatever. I don't know why there's so many Canadians who are like, it's impossible to understand what our country is like. It's literally like, it's almost exactly the same as America, just some stores are like slightly different. That's it. Like, we're not a weird country. We're not Sweden. Come on. Somebody had to take the bullet there. Hang on, IKEA, you're right. It's fucked up. I know, like, where the IKEA is without even having to toggle on furniture stores. Yeah, it's so true. Americans would never understand Tim Hortons. It's like, it's kind of like what you call Dunkin' Donuts, but then also occasionally people die in the restaurant and nobody notices until 12 hours later because people go to the Tim Hortons and just like live there. If you'll excuse me, please. Thank you. Just gonna sneak right by you. No, that sounds like Dunkin'. Context, please, for the lore masters. A man died in a Vancouver Tim Hortons, but it took like 12 hours for anybody to notice because in Tim Hortons you oftentimes see people, like, let me put it this way, if you called 911 for every person inside of Tim Hortons that looked dead, nobody else in the city would be able to use 911. I mean, I'm copping their style, man. I guess I can't take it straight out of the cafeteria, but okay, yellow chairs, blue tables. Yellow chairs, blue tables. I mean, I want these, but I want to... Whatever. What are you doing? I can only hold this much? Alright, well, it looks like we got 2 3-tops coming in. I think, well, you know what? We'll have a 4-top and a 2-top. Tim Hortons sucks. I hate it. I would go a step further. Like, listen, I'm sure in America, like, people look down on chain restaurants a little bit. And there are some ones that are not so good. But, like, almost every national Canadian chain restaurant is bad. Tim Hortons is fucked. Swiss Chalet is fucked. Montana's, Kelsey's, like, they're all... Boston Pizza... The fuck am I gonna do now? I gotta take 2 things out of my take the paper bag out. Hang on, close this, open the paper bag. I'm gonna discard this soda can. What do we got? We got cargo 7 of 8. I guess we're leaving 1 chair behind. You know what? 1 for me, 1 for my homies. That's pretty typical. Like, if you went to a fast food restaurant, you wouldn't expect there to be, like, perfect ratios of tables and chairs. You always got to be like, hey, can I borrow this one? Hey, you guys using this one? Okay, I'll give you Saint Hubert, also known as Saint Hubert, when I'm not trying to sound fancy. Sneak right by you. I got nothing against Saint Hubert. I got nothing against La Belle Provence. Almost every other Canadian chain, though. Mary Brown's, okay, Mary Brown's is in contention for the best smelling restaurant in history. I don't know, I haven't eaten inside of a Mary Brown's because I'm not from Newfoundland in like close to 20 years probably. But the restaurant smells crazy. In a good way. Not like in a smells crazy in there sort of way. Canadian A&W is good too, but I'm saying like those are the exception rather than like the rule, I think. When I think of like driving through like a mid-sized Canadian city, I'm like, Milestones, Moxies, Montanas, Kelsey's. Like it just is you know, a rogues gallery of like 400 table restaurants where the menu is like longer than an encyclopedia. Like I'm just gonna say it. It's like a lot of the Canadian restaurants are basically like, hey, we're like if the Cheesecake Factory food was not good. And I got no love necessarily for the Cheesecake Factory. Earl's. There are then the upscale Canadian chains. Yes, Earl's, Cactus. This should be like right here, right? Yeah, just put the fryer right next to it. Wear long sleeves, okay? Need some donuts, I'm assuming. You know what? Just play. You don't have to place the chair. Just put the box down for now. The keg? Okay, bump the brakes though. The keg's kind of okay. Again, pack it up. Oh, no, don't discard. Are you crazy? I eated the keg probably like once every 5 years. The keg's okay, though. White Spot? I've never eaten in a White Spot proper, but I've eaten in Triple O's, which is like their diner. I think White Spot is pretty good. I guess I've gotten DoorDash from White Spot like a few years ago. White Spots is okay. It's the sit-down places. I mean, maybe that's true in the U.S. though too. But I'm railing against my own countrymen right now. We do have Montanas in BC. It's where Kate's mom always wanted to go for, well, she's still alive, but we haven't been to Montanas in a while. It's where Kate's mom always wants to go for her birthday. And she, even though she's in her 60s, she does like the classic Montana's birthday thing where they put like the hat with the moose antlers on her. And then they like all come around and clap and go like, you know, Montana's is like it's a Canadian barbecue themed it's basically an American themed restaurant, I guess is the best way to describe it. You know what we're gonna do? This might seem psychotic, but I'm gonna bet that most people don't come to a donut shop to like eat dinner with people that they love. I'm gonna say we're gonna use one table and it's gonna be able to sit like multiple parties. You don't mind sitting at the same table as somebody else if they're a stranger, as long as you're on like the other side of the table. And you know what? If people wanna sit together, they can move a chair. I absolutely mind. Sanest American. I would not put my food wrapper on the same table as a stranger's food wrapper. Now this is gonna look bad, but whatever. And we can always move this later. Donut. 100 of these bad boys. It took us 2 days to build a donut restaurant. I think we're doing pretty well. I'm just going to be honest. This just seems like a bad use of space. I'm going to put the fryer right there. It's like it was made for it. You know, why not solve the problem now? And then we'll put this like here, and then we can grow into it a little bit. I know that this also looks crazy, but like it's at least a little bit it's minimalist. By the way, I'm getting ripped, dude. For my take on minimalist interior design, first off, your ass is not invited to live with me anyway, so don't worry. I'm not going to force my minimalist design patterns on you. But secondly, everyone's like, oh, he doesn't own an ottoman. He doesn't want to own an armoire. He doesn't want to own this. He doesn't want... Do you recognize that one of the most valuable assets you can have in a place is space? Like, space is always functional. Furniture is situationally functional. You need some furniture. You need a chair to sit on at your computer. You need like a sofa to sit on. If you're watching TV, your TV needs to sit on something. You need a table to put things on, like your drinks, your magazines, etc., etc. But space is always... It has a floor for functionality, and it has a ceiling for functionality. I love having a bunch of space around. I'm never like, oh, I wish I had a bunch of shit I don't need. I'm always like, oh, I wish my fucking house was bigger. One of the easiest ways to make your house bigger is to throw some shit out that you don't actually use. Or like, never buy it. Don't buy it in the first place. I cleaned out my my t-shirt drawer in my dresser. I took out, I mean, I haven't donated them yet, but I got all the t-shirts in like a reusable canvas bag. I bet I'm donating 35 t-shirts. I was merciless. That's gonna bother me. Why do you have more than 35 t-shirts? People keep fucking sending them to me. Hang on, this is where I sleep. Don't tell people I live like this. More paper bags. You're doing okay. You got paper bags on here, right? No, never mind. We'll bring some from the other business. I think we should get set up in Bizman. Snoopy's is not doing so well, but that's okay. Thrifty's is doing great. Okay, Snoopy's. Schedule. I'm going to work at Snoopy's, for the record. Which means we should probably move our fridge over there. And our bed. Just some marketing? Bro, the business isn't even open yet. Grand opening is like it markets itself. Okay, a donut shop has to be open a little earlier. Well, we're not selling coffee. You know what? We could probably do 8 to 4. Let's live with that for now. I'm not going to open at 5 a.m. This isn't the Northeast, okay? And I'm gonna work every day for now. Do me a favor, put the fridge on there. Nope. Okay, never mind. I guess I'll just make sure I have a hearty breakfast. So we open at 8. It's my first day on the job. Very exciting. So let's see how the Thrifties did today without me. Nothing wrong with that. Gonna consume some fresh food. Then, if you'll excuse me, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. I mean, we're not gonna get an apartment that's closer than that. I will assign myself, and it's grand opening. You ever listen to INXS? Yeah, if there's a oh, I don't have a cleaning station yet. If there's a Bradley Rose 30-minute 80s ride, what's the biggest INXS song? Is it words are very unnecessary, they can only do harm? Is that the biggest INXS song? That's Depeche Mode. People are like, there's no trash can. Yeah, buddy. I'm the only person who works at the store. My ass is not gonna like go buy a trash can during working hours. What's the biggest NXS song? Need You Tonight? And I wanna know, and I wanna know, I never, something like that. Oh, good. A new sensation. Okay, I know new sensation. That might be the only one I know. My ass is not Australian. Okay, we got some action items for tomorrow. Sorry guys, the donut shop is closed. Why is he so slow? What happened? I know he's been working a long day, but like he's been on his feet all day. Why is he so slow? His meters are looking pretty good. Oh, he's okay. Where's Thrifties, dude? Oh, I thought it went into liquidation. How you doing, guys? Pretty good, pretty good. Haven't moved a lot of product today, I've noticed. That's okay. No, I'm just coming over. You know me. I'm just having a soda and this, and then I'm getting started on job number 2. So we need a cleaning station, and I think we need to go back to Ica, right? Unless there's a garbage can for sale here. Cleaning station. Trash can is at the other appliance store. AJ Peterson and Sons. Whoops. They got a... Oh, and they're a local business, so their work-life balance is like all good. Pisses me off. Should be open 24/7. Maybe if we rush. Hey, I'm walking here. They open early though. Closes in 3 hours? We can do that, man. That's not even an issue. And more chairs? That won't be necessary. Hey, buddy! Listen, am I making an illegal maneuver? Yeah, but you're compounding the traffic problems by not letting me make an illegal maneuver because of your pride. Like, you're making it worse for everybody. Just let me be the asshole so that I succeed in the tragedy of the commons. Just let me do crimes? Buddy, you're not a cop. You're just trying to get to the damn Save-On Foods. Don't tell me the only thing that can stop a bad guy with a car is a good guy with a car, okay? Where's my trash cans? Trash bin. You know what? People seemed really into those. I'm gonna get 2. What else we got? You know, while we're here, I guess we could get a $15,000... I can't speak anymore. $15,000 industrial coffee machine. Favorite Rod Stewart song? Rod Stewart's not quite my tempo, but for the Peloton, I mean, if You Think I'm Sexy came on, I would be okay with that. That seems like a good song for 55 to 60 cadence. 60 to 70 resistance out of the saddle. Also, I love a song that has like a good synth part. I can't believe that dude is not Australian, by the way. I lived my whole life thinking that Rod Stewart was Australian. Then people said he's like the most British man in the world. Well, I feel like Maggie May, it just sounds like that's the name of an Australian love interest. I guess he doesn't have to be Australian to love an Australian person, but like, sure it doesn't hurt. I would imagine that most Australians are probably married to other Australians. True in my case. See, there you go. I knew it. Hey, I'm crossing here. Don't honk at me. I'm keeping the businesses. You want a Hell's Kitchen to just be condos that nobody lives in? Or do you want to actually have a place where you could get some donuts? You don't have to take a damn Uber 75 minutes just to get a chocolate glazed. Trash bin me. You know what? I mean, I hate when you go to a fast food restaurant and you can't find where to put your garbage. How does that strike you? Park me. And then I guess we should probably clean. I mean, people do eat here. You might get a health inspection.